discuss Spain, and they glided past Croatia 3-0, and they did it in supreme fashion. Morata getting on the score sheet, Fabian Ruiz, in my opinion, the man of the match, scoring a wonderful, wonderful goal. Then Carvajal making it 3 before extra time or before half time, and yeah, the rest is history. Croatia went on; they really pushed them in that second half. To be fair, should have had a goal. Don't know what I forgot whoever it was. I think it was Pekovic, not Pekovic. Yeah, I think it was Pekovic. Yeah, I don't know what Pekovic was doing there. Had an open goal, and you know decided to draw the penalty instead. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Spain, in my opinion. No, first of all, I want to go on this Croatia side. Look, I don't think all doom is doom and gloom with this Croatian national team regarding this result, and the fact that, you know, it's important to analyze the result and the performance. 3-0, especially 3-0 before halftime, looks really, really bad. Don't get me wrong, it does look really bad. Now, let's break down the performance. The performance in the team was actually pretty good. No. Good is a stretch, because I thought defensively they were very, very poor, especially in those, goals that they conceded, poor goals that they conceded. But I didn't think they were generally all that awful. I thought they actually played pretty good in terms of being able to create. They showed they're a proper footballing nation. They were able to move the ball left hand. They outpossessed Spain, which is a hard thing to do, which is something I'm going to talk about later on. Something I'm impressed about the Spain team actually at the same time. They were outpossessed Spain. They created many chances. They were very fluid in the way that they attacked. They just really couldn't get the ball in the back of the net, but they were not just sucked in by Spain and just get dumped. No, they created plenty of chances. They did. They created plenty of chances throughout the duration of the game. There's moments Spain scores a goal, Croatia straight after has an opportunity to quickly equalize and change the game. Spain get a second goal, then Croatia quickly has another opportunity to get a goal to make it to cut that deficit at half. And then again, in the 41st minute or so, right before the third goal, Croatia have a chance to half the deficit. Guardiola plays in the ball, and it's narrowly goes wide. And then a few minutes later, they go back on the other hand, and Spain make a third. They were not dominated. I mean, if you let's just look at the stats. 16 shots to Croatia for 11 to Spain. 5 shots on target to 5 shots on target for Spain. 54% possession to 46% for Spain. They were not dominating this game. Spain were just able to get the goals, took advantage of some horrible defending in certain moments, while Croatia couldn't really. Number one, Spain was better than them defensively. They were very strong. You saw Cucurella, he got a save off the line, and another chance. Croatia had plenty of opportunities, and I think this notion of them. Oh yeah, like the commentary team that I was watching on when Modric was getting subbed up, he made some remarks saying, "Are we witnessing the end of the Croatian golden generation?" I just thought that was a little far-fetched in the fact of if you just looked strictly on their performance, I think they replicate this. They tied up the defense and replicate this sort of performance in terms of the attacking chances that they created in the football they play. I think they have a great opportunity to go into that Albania game, get a victory, get a comfortable victory, and really kickstart the tournament. Pretty similar way to what they did at the World Cup when they destroyed France or destroyed Canada 4-1. So I don't think it's all doom and gloom with this Croatia side. I think they're well coached by Zlatko Dalic. There's experience in this team. They're not gonna put their head down and totally lose consciousness and just fall down and be a target practice for teams at the rest of the tournament. I don't think so, because they have experience. They have players that have made far runs. They're used to this tournament and atmosphere. But Zlatko, and then also on top of that, Zlatko Dalic, he's an amazing coach. I'm not counting out this Croatia team. Now they have to tie up that defense. Pungrakic and Sutalo, they were disgraced yesterday. I mean, they were carved open to pieces. horrible defending. That first goal, center back should generally, even if you lose the ball in midfield or whatever happened, center back should never be split out that far wide. I mean, there was a gaping hole for Morata to run between them. Horrible defending there. The second goal, it's the two most experienced guys of the team, but again, disgraceful defending by Modric and Brozovic on that. No real defending going on there, just putting a lazy leg in. And again, I understand though, but Modric and Brozovic, they have to do better there because they're the experienced guys of the team. Now, yes, they are older, but you have to, you cannot, both of them getting done. And it's not like by a Lamine Yamal or something. Like Fabian Ruiz, he's a good player and he's a good midfielder and he's tidy on the ball and all that, don't get me wrong. But man, he looked like Messi on that. Great goal by him, by the way. And then the third goal, allowing the space for Lamine Yamal to put in that ball, and again Carvajal getting in between two Croatian defenders, finding a gap there. Again, poor defending. They have to tighten up the defending if they really want to go on, really want to turn this tournament around for them. Now, as far as Spain, I thought they were very, very impressive. Very impressive in the fact that they were clinical. And that's not something that we can say about Spanish teams in the past. They have not been ever been a clinical team. They've been a team that really dominate possession and win the games based on how much they control the ball and being able to finally find the breakthrough. But in this game, they were outpossessed in the game, which you don't never see a Spanish national team ever get outpossessed. They were outpossessed in the game, but they took advantage of their opportunities and they were clinical and they were professional in how they did it. Morata, one opportunity, goal. Fabian Ruiz, he sees a gap, he scores a goal. They get an opportunity on a set piece, Carvajal, goal. It's clinicalness in their ability, and under under Luis Enrique, they just passed the ball into oblivion. Here, you saw you see a little bit, some long balls, some people running in behind, not being afraid to make that pass. Not always looking side to side, but actually looking up and trying a risk. You saw crosses being played in the box. You didn't see there's a million balls being played left, right, trying to pass the ball into the back of the net, but actually, making a diagonal run and playing a ball in behind. Fabian Ruiz, that ball, they quickly win the ball. 99 out of 100 times with the Spanish national team, you win the ball in midfield and then you're going side to side and you're starting to, restart the mission of passing the ball into the net. But Fabian Ruiz, he immediately wins the ball. He looks up and he sees Morata running and he plays it in, no hesitation. And that's kind of the change of what Luis de la Fuente has brought. And it's brilliant. And also you got Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal that can allow you to do that in the fact that you're playing, you got pace with them. They're vertical players. They're players that will take players on, get past them, then open up space for their teammates. Defensively, I thought they were very, very good. Nacho, Lenormand, Carvajal, Cucurella, that they were tidy. I thought they put their bodies on the line, especially Cucurella on that one goal line opportunity. Thought Pedri was pretty good. I thought he, just in the nature of how Spain played, he took more of an advanced position, which I love to see from him. Fabian Ruiz, I already said, the man of the match, the ball he played in the first goal. Say Rodri, providing for the defense, being solid defensively. I thought he deserved the red card on that play, I'm not gonna lie. That is the definition of denying of an obvious goal scoring opportunity. Spain, they avoided a major blow, because that's the kind of blow that could mess up a tournament for a team. Suffering a red card for their talisman early, that could have been a horrible blow. They escape, so lucky for them. But in general, just a good performance by Spain in this new kind of Spain. Unai Simon, he was a joke. He was embarrassing. That's a bad performance by him, and it's a concerning sign for him, because we always see this from him. He's always had his moments for Spain. I thought he looked really bad in certain times, losing the ball, just it's bad performance by Unai Simon, and that needs to change. But are Spain a legit title contender? You have to say absolutely they are. After what they showed us, absolutely.